Welcome back to the second quarter of the Bobby Dupre Show, along with my sidekick, Andrew.
Good morning.
And we were talking last week about the Louisiana HBPA Association. We commented that there was an election taking place over about a 2-week period. The votes ended Tuesday, yesterday. All of the votes had been left at the post office, and True Ballot, the company that was hired to perform the service of this election, they went in along with a committee chosen by us to go and get the ballots, bring them over to
and certify the results.
And certify the results. And the results are like this. On the presidents, there were 3 candidates, Bernard K. Chatters, and he received 246 votes. Sam Bro, who is, both of these are trainers, received 240 votes.
So it's going to make a runoff between those two
create
guys.
a runoff, and Charles, better known as Connie Begnaud, received 110. So they're going to be out there looking for those 110 votes. And if you're one of them, and of course, what's going to happen is not going to be as much interest probably in the second runoff, so no telling just how, you know, both of these are qualified to hold a position. So, you know, hopefully the interest will be good and we'll have another good turnout. And in the owner-directors, Keith Hernandez was top man, Christine Early was second, Bobby Dupre, yours truly, was third again. I think that's what it was 3 years ago. Arthur Morrell was fourth, and Tom Abbott was fifth. And then that was in the owner-directors ballots, 5 to be elected. And in the trainer-director, there's 5 to be elected. Brett Calhoun, Edward Johnston, Don Stemmons was third.
Good friend from Karen Crow.
Karen Crow. Sturgis Duking was fourth, and Judy Beeler was the fifth. So, and Jake Cusio and Charles Phelps ran second, sixth and seventh. So the election is over as far as owner-director, but everybody but the president. And we have to be sworn in, and it looks like that's going to take place next Wednesday. So we're going to have to probably, Steve, can you get here a little earlier if I need to get here early?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
Don't forget.
Thumbs up, he says. Good, good, because it looks like we're going to
swearing-in day.
Swearing-in day, and I suggested, and Don suggested, that we do it like we did last year, I mean 3 years ago.
At the track here in Opelousas.
Opelousas, and there's trainers that are setting up for the season that opens April 9th, a couple of weeks from now.
I feel confident we could probably call one of the judges and they would find a way to come.
Jim Doherty,
had done it 3 years ago.
That's who did it 3 years ago. But it looks like they had already kind of committed to going to Baton Rouge, so we'll just come in a little early and get it done.
We can do that.
I want to thank all the people who voted, not just for me, but who took the time to fill out that ballot and bring it to the post office and get it mailed in.
And HBPA is all about helping the people on the backside of the track and work around the track have health and accident type coverage.
Workers' compensation, there's a small pension plan, and
jockeys.
also the
jockeys have their own.
Also the unit that disperses all of the purse money. So about $90 to $100 million a year passes through the checking accounts of HBPA. So it's a very large operation, and the workers' comp has saved the trainers and owners a considerable amount of money, and also provides local jobs within the state here. We have a good program. We have a good medical program. I was sorry to see that Marcia LaMarche, Dr. LaMarche's wife, Marcia headed up our medical program, and it needed to be fine-tuned, and she really did a great job. Marcia kind of mentioned that she wasn't going to run, and I guess kind of lost the steam because she well respected person and had done a great job. So
got back in late
I
and
hope,
not enough.
yeah, I hope that we can call on her, and I'm sure we can, and ask her to be like a advisor,
Consultant,
a consultant. No money. She doesn't, you know, she doesn't have to have the money, but the expertise.
She come testify.
She had worked in Dr. LaMarche's practice, so she's familiar with the terminology and all that. What kind of pills you can take for 30 days, and you don't need them for 30 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
They become habit forming and things like that. So anyhow, the people that got elected certainly are all very capable, looking forward to working with you. And in the runoff, certainly we can work with whomever the people choose to be our president.
Tonight, Opelousas St. Landry Chamber of Commerce is Thursday, March 27th, is going to have their annual awards and membership meeting. And the cocktail hour will start at 6 p.m. over at the Evangeline Downs Event Center. And then the actual program begins at 7 p.m. The master ceremonies will be Ian Ozan with KATC. And it's the first year they actually have announced ahead of time who won. We don't have to hide like we had to hide when my friend won. We had to do everything we could to hide it all. But this year they've already announced who's going to win. Ruth Hooks is going to be Chamber Person of the Year for her dedication to the Chamber. The Citizen of the Year is going to be Yvonne Norman. You and I is a good close friend who does so much for so many people. Link Savoy will also be honored for his tireless devotion to veterans. Gabe Saunier, the elementary school principal in Port Barre, of course, the
Inspiration
went all the way
Award.
from being janitor to principal, Inspiration Award. And then the St. Landry Economic Development Group is going to give 2 awards as well. Bill Roder will be giving the Entrepreneurial Excellence Award to Little Big Cup out of Orneville, and also to the Community Enhancement Award will go to Alon in Krotz Springs, the refinery.
Right.
So, I mean, great event. Go by. I think you can still get a ticket if you want to call the chamber. I don't have the chamber's number on the email they sent me, but you can still get a ticket probably this morning for tonight's event.
You know, I've got to thank Miss Thelma Cormier. That's Mr. Don Cormier, the long-time successful horse trainer.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank her. She had called me last week and said that they had put in their vote for me and had called several of their friends. And, well, we go way back. She's actually a Benson from Opelousas, Louisiana. So she was raised on Landry Street and West Landry Street. And anyhow, I just felt a lot of you told me y'all were voting, but she also added some other little stories about our time in Opelousas.
I know some of them Bensons. We had Wayne Benson just do a little electrical work for us over at the Sunrise.
That would be in
same clan.
Same clan.
Very good.
Same relation.
How about this? We've got to get a couple of sponsors in. Let's go to Carl.
In fact, her brother, Jack Benson, is Wayne's daddy.
Now we got it. So
that's his uncle. She's aunt. She's the auntie.
So we got it. How you like that? See, we're bringing it full circle right here on the BOBBY002 Show. Carl's Thrifty Way. If you're looking to get your medicine prescription filled, go by Carl's over here in town. They can do over-the-counter. They can do prescriptions. They can do multiple medications together in one nice, neat pill or liquid, what they call compounding, to make it easy for you to take, easy for you to travel with it. They've also got great home decorating ideas, wind chimes, religious items, bath and body products, candles, monogramming as well at Carl's. Okay. And let's also hit one more sponsor while we're at it. How about LHC Group? LHC Group, all your home health care needs, and that's everything from the therapist you might need. If you need hospice care, palliative care in the house as well, they can handle that type of thing for you. They can bring in therapists for you. They can bring in the special beds. They can bring in the oxygen. They can bring in the button you press that you got to call for help. They can put that kind of equipment in for you as well. LHC Group all throughout the United States. It's all about helping people. Don't forget about the Health and Wellness Center on Heather Drive.
And you know, I need to call Harold Taylor. Remind me, he's been calling since yesterday, and we did talk yesterday, and I missed him again this morning.
From Palmetto, Louisiana. How about this photo? Last night, well, actually, that would be Tuesday night. You and I went to Red Laurel's over in Opelousas, in Lafayette, the huge health club, probably the biggest health club around.
Largest possibly in the South.
Could well be.
And maybe the U.S. I'm not sure. There's a history on it. And I just asked him, I said, you started very small over here. I said, and you were able, well, he says, you know, I guess the neighbors were very, I guess, reluctant in a way to sell to a business, but they could see the enthusiasm he had, and what he was trying to do was good for the whole community, and he has amassed a whole nice tract of land there. Because
incredible
parking,
facility.
You know, it takes a lot of parking.
Everybody goes by themselves because they go in, they work out, and they go to work, or they go back home,
and
or wherever they're going to go.
You heard the story. He goes to bed real early, and he opens in the morning.
Like at 3 in the morning, I think is when he gets there. And
wakes up at 3 and
food. You know, we went there. We heard racquetball going on. Our friend Tony Conrad was there working out on the weights.
Good morning, Tony. That was a nice visit. Hadn't seen Tony in a long time. Worked for us at the car.
Ran the car lot
at
for Auto.
Several months, years.
But Red still looks great. We went to a mass. We had a men's mass. Monsignor Derwin was the celebrant. We had a good group.
They're personal friends.
Keith Hebert, of course, always coordinates this thing. We had a group from all over Opelousas and Lafayette that showed up.
I asked Red, I said, we were at SLI together at the same time, and I asked him if he had seen Walter Amahara, who became a world champion bodybuilder. Weightlifter, whatever. And he said, yes, he had. I said, well, I went to his place 2 times, the Botanical Gardens, where we showed pictures of it here on the program. And I missed him both times, but he says, go by. He said he's very interested in seeing his friends, classmates and all that, reminisce a little bit. And his sister told me the same thing, because I had met a sister of his.
But Red was just such a nice guy and said, next time y'all come, I'm going to cook the meal and all. I'm just really, how welcoming.
And I passed something by you last night that you didn't know. You know everything. And if you don't know it, you Google it and find out about it. Was Borden's Ice Cream.
I didn't realize he's the guy that owns the Borden Ice Cream place.
Someone had left it maybe to UL or something. And anyhow, he purchased it, and I think it was remodeled and
it's beautiful now,
and got drive-through service, the whole 9 yards.
Jefferson, I guess, and Johnston.
And
his daughter runs it now?
Well, I think it's hers. I think that's worked out something. Sold it to her, whatever, gave it to her. But it's really nice because this is one of the last standing Borden ice cream stores. And when we were young, when we came to Lafayette, let me tell you something, that's before I went to college. When we came for any kind of athletic event,
a banana split there, you was tall cotton.
A vanilla frappe. That was,
you like that?
That was my favorite. But we told you we'd get the boxing pictures. We're going to have to do it the next quarter. It looks like we're already being notified that
we got a few minutes left. Let's do this.
Sponsor.
Another sponsor. We'll do that.
Sir.
Then how about Dixie Storage? All your storage needs, personal and commercial, with locations in Opelousas, Port Barre, and Washington. They can help put your RVs in, little bitty stuff for your house, your business. Want to put your parts and stuff in. They got climate control units as well. They've got railroad spur access. It's some of their units where you can offload and onload off the railroad spur. They'll also do trucking for you with Dixie One Trucking and their sister companies, A+ class locations in Lafayette. And in Opelousas, they can do your windshields from everything from the littlest subcompact all the way to the biggest
commercial trucks.
And inspections as well, and scales, certified scales if you're a trucker. So go by Dixie Storage. And we're going to take a break. We're going to see you folks on the other side of 1 minute.